We need leaders in the Democratic Party now more than ever. I hate saying that, now more than ever, but really, now more than ever, we need actual leaders who are ready to put their skills to work, ready to put their courage on the line relative to fighting back against Donald Trump. And listen, as a party, we do have some bona fide champions, some actual leaders who are willing to do the hard work. Unfortunately, we also, like any other political party, we've got some weaklings and some cowards who are pushing you to do the hard work. Talking about how their main power is to shift public opinion. Ugh, just gross. Anyway, the other day I interviewed Mikie Sherrill. She's a congresswoman from New Jersey, and she is running for governor of the state. And she possesses a lot of the elements that we need to be focused on going forward into the future to fight against fascism, to fight against Donald Trump, to fight against the unelected oligarchs that he's put in charge of dismantling the United States government and the benefits due to you, owed to you, that you are entitled to as American. It's not like some kind of a birthright thing. It's that you've paid into the system for your entire life, and they want to undercut you. They want to pull the rug out from under you and not give you what is owed to you. And we need people like Mikie Sherrill. She just released an ad. I'm going to read this tweet, but I want to impress upon you, if you live in New Jersey, that we are in a moment right now where you have a choice. There are a couple of states that do even year elections gubernatorially. Virginia is one, and we're in the middle of an election here in Northern Virginia, and New Jersey is the other, and Mikie Sherrill is running. There's a choice to be made. I'm going to read this tweet. These days, it feels like the world is on fire. Some leaders fan the flames. I was trained to run toward the fight. I'm a Navy helicopter pilot, federal prosecutor, and mom of 4. I spent my life fighting for you, and I won't stop as your governor. Check out our first ad. Now, I'm going to play the ad. I'll just play the ad. We'll talk about some of these elements on the other side. But watch this and take note, New Jersey, you got a choice to make.
I'm Mikie Sherrill. I know the world feels like it is on fire right now, but I was trained in the Navy that in a crisis, you run toward the fight. So I'm running for governor to defend the state we love, to drive down costs for housing, healthcare, and utilities, to protect everything from your Social Security to our fundamental freedoms, to stand up to Trump and Musk with all I've got. I'm Mikie Sherrill. I've spent my life fighting for you and your family, and I am not stopping now.
You want to know what I notice about that ad? She's not blowing shit up with a 50 cal sniper rifle. She's not putting the word Democrats on an automobile and then exploding the automobile. What she's talking about, what she's campaigning on, is how to make the lives of people of New Jersey better. The hardworking Americans who live there, who reside there, who vote there. It's not threats. It's not violence. It's not virtue signaling their adherence to fascism. It's about actually making a difference. This is leadership. One of the bummers with what we've got going on is that talent is going to move on to do the best where they can do the best. And Mikie Sherrill moving on to be the governor of New Jersey is just one of those moments. We're going to lose this leadership in the House of Representatives, somebody who actually is proposing bills to make the lives of Americans better. That's leadership. Are we going to agree 100% on every single thing? Probably not. There are directions we can go. I'm as guilty as anyone as being the litmus test guy, maybe. But let me tell you, in this moment, this scary, scary moment in American history, we need to be identifying talent and raising them up. And I think Mikie Sherrill is just that. I think that there's a crop of talent in New Jersey. Cory Booker is another one that I don't agree 100% on a lot of different things. But in this moment, we need people who can communicate and who can rally the troops and actually provide real, authentic leadership. And I think in this case, Mikie Sherrill is exactly that. I would love your opinion. You can comment below. You can also call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Find me on social media. I am at Dollemore just about everywhere. I'd love to see you there. You can tell me how wrong I am there. That's what I expect all the time. I don't get enough of that, though. Anyway, I'm not inviting it, but kind of am. I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Until I do, again, be genuine and take care of one another. Many of you are aware that my dear friend and brother of choice, not of blood, Brett McAfee, suffered a near-fatal medical emergency last summer while our families were on vacation in Scotland. I appreciate to no end the outpouring of support for Brett that you all gave. And I'm also very happy to report that he is safe and healing and working that long path of recovery. What I've probably not told you about Brett is that beyond being an excellent friend, he's also a talented writer. We have been the best of friends since we were kids, and I have been continually inspired by his creativity and by the truly singular take that he has on life. Over 2 decades ago, he wrote a poem called The Grateful Child. It's an acknowledgement of all the simple strengths that we tend to overlook. Written from the perspective of a young person, multiple grateful children express gratitude to their parents for the elements that make them who they are. The accounting of these everyday gifts inspires a clear reminder that we should not take anything for granted. I've shared Brett's remarkable poem with numerous people over the years, and a reoccurring response is that this should be a book. Well, we finally decided to listen to those people. The Grateful Child is not only a children's book for adults in your life, it's also an adult's book for children in your life. Everyone will appreciate its straightforward yet elegant celebration of life's little endowments. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code and order your copy or copies today. But this being an illustrated book, we could not survive on the words alone. To pair with Brett's touching words, we searched all over for an illustrator who could bring The Grateful Child to visual life. We landed on somebody right here in the community from this show. Leah Farshid is an internationally acclaimed illustrator who, like you, is also an audience member. The moment we saw the first images that Leah drew to accompany Brett's text, we knew we had a perfect combination. It brings me tremendous joy to share my best friend's beautiful poem and Leah's spectacular images with the world. Everyone can benefit from The Grateful Child, just as I benefit from Brett's lifelong friendship. Share this beautiful book with your children. Share it with your parents or other relatives. The Grateful Child is an easy and exceptional way to show appreciation for someone in your life, young or old. Support someone you love and support this channel by giving The Grateful Child. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code. I am pretty sure your children need a copy, and your mom, your nieces and your nephews, your Grandpa Charlie too. Don't forget Grandpa Charlie. I think he'd love this. Make The Grateful Child a part of your life. It has been such an excellent part of mine.